All right, cultivators, what's going on? It's Steven here, cutting it in with another young artist, entrepreneur before they make it big. You mind telling everybody about yourself and all?
I am Diorr, dreams in action render reality. I am a singer-songwriter, poet. I just go by artist in general. You know,
Yeah.
life is just painting a picture.
I feel that life be lifing.
And I also am a certified personal trainer. So
Get at that man, get swole, get swole.
get swole, eat right, whole nine.
Hell yeah. So tell me, what's the real story behind you? How'd you get started doing all this?
I'll see if I can kind of sum it up for you a little bit. I would say my entry to music really was a heartbreak. Just kind of using that like as using music as therapy to really just kind of sort my way through those emotions. And then after that, it just kind of graduated and it's just expressing myself, depending on the beat that's put in front of me.
That's fair. I like it. So then what kind of music are you dabbling into right now these days?
Well, right now, I'm actually kind of slipping a little bit into conscious rap.
Like freestyling or?
Nah, I like to take my time with it.
Okay, cool.
Like I will say I can freestyle. It's not something I'm gonna advertise, but when I say freestyle, it's more like I hear the beat and I can pretty much write the whole song like in one take.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you're pretty efficient with it then.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what are some of those essential values that you live by as an artist?
Authenticity, just staying organic and true to yourself. I think if you promote a lifestyle that's not really the life that you live in, that depression probably gonna hit in sick real quick and just kind of drag you back.
Yeah, it's like, damn, I'm projecting myself as this and that, but
like imagine blowing up, off of something that's not really you. It's like now you kind of trapped into it. At least if you kind of chasing money,
you're getting put in that box, and I feel like that's a big weakness, especially. So then, how do you keep yourself fresh and out of that box in a sea full of artists? Because I was gonna say you're pretty diverse in what you do. So then, is that something that's a big standout point for you?
Oh, for sure. I feel torn sometimes. Like if I go somewhere performing, they're like, you got a 2-track minimum. And it's like, dang, like which 2-track do I pick? It's like I got like 7 personalities. Like which 2 do I put on display right now? But I'm just really aiming towards not being boxed in, at all whatsoever. When you just look at the top, I think Drake has done a really great job of, not, being forced into a particular lane.
Yeah, I mean, he's done some rap, some Spanish music. He's done a good amount. I can't lie. He's very diverse.
Me llamo Diorr.
I like it. I like it. So then can you share with me an experience that really just embodies what you're all about through like a listen of your music, what you write, or even like someone that's been trained by you?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go off the first part of the question. So a particular experience, end of 2019, I moved to Indianapolis. Really got fired from a job and was kind of looking for, just my next move. And I applied for Amazon, like the warehouse, like we going into the trenches, like no sunlight, no nothing, just straight factory work.
Damn, that's hard work. And
this was at like 11:55 at night, and like immediately they was like, you got an interview tomorrow at like 10 a.m. So I had a 3-hour drive, lose an hour of time, so I got to take like a nap. And literally just pulled up and just interviewed, and I got the job. So
damn, hey, that's fire though. Congrats on that.
That's just the intro to the story. So there was a man that was homeless, and he was playing a guitar outside of a Dollar Tree. Like this is after I got my first apartment, I'm just kind of setting up, and I literally I think that's just like where my just outburst of just try anything really started. And I just sat there and I sang while he played guitar, and people just started just dropping money in his guitar case. And it was just like this is what I want to do.
Damn. That takes guts too, because a lot of people was like, they care about their image, but I don't want to be seen with some homeless man.
I think that's the biggest problem with artists is like you care about your image. Like no, I'm a real person. Like I'm an artist, but I'm a real person. Like to some people, it's a job or you put on a show, but it's like I'm just gonna be myself and live with the results.
You want to help people with it too, huh?
Most definitely.
I love that. So then, how do you vibe with the local scene? How do you make a difference?
I feel like I'm still kind of navigating my way through that. Just trying to see like who's really real and who's kind of just fabricating the different opportunities that come and what they really connect with. And I think the only way to do that is just read the energy, the room or the people that's kind of in the room. Oh, yeah. So we're still kind of working through those steps.
All right. Has there been any challenges along the way you faced that you've really been able to turn around into something big for yourself?
I would say this whole artist journey is just a walking challenge of how do I allocate my resources, properly to, really promote myself to the next level, or just, maintaining an energy level where you can, interact with, X amount of people, and still have some left over for yourself.
Okay. Hell yeah. So then how have you been able to navigate that?
For me, honestly, I like to disconnect, like, and disconnect strongly, like straight back cave, or just out in nature, going for a run, a hike, anything like that, or just really maybe even still posting but not necessarily responding. So
Has there been any moments where you've really been able to change somebody else's game from doing all this?
change somebody else's game.
Yeah, like completely, like flip it around, like you elevated them in every shape of the word.
I'll say anytime I'm in a writer's room with anybody, like you probably see my most, authentic self, because writing a song is really like a collaboration with you and a producer, or a collaboration with you and another artist. Like you have to, not be fighting for the mantle of like, I said the best, or, like just there's no first place in it. Like you really, really are a team trying to create something and give something to the world. Like, the art is the gift.
I like that. So then what's next? What are some future plans oh my God. What are some future plans that have you buzzing, like that you just cannot wait to do, that you can share with us today?
So I actually got a pretty big performance back home. I'm from a decent sized little small city, and music is not highly respected there.
Where are you from?
I'm from Peoria, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm a hot 16 away from the crib right now. But you got to spread your wings, spread your seeds. But I've been invited by a pretty prominent DJ there, and him and his wife are a super power couple. Just when it comes to the fashion industry, I actually have been publicized in a Canadian magazine for modeling.
Wow.
So I got a couple things.
Congrats on that.
But I think that's how I really kind of got connected in that industry. But got a performance where I'll be performing live while the models are walking. And I think this is gonna make for some, wonderful content.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Is there like a culture in your team? Like what fuels your fire?
Just not want to fail, or like be a failure. Or just,
I think failing is very important, because if you're not willing to fail, then you're not willing to succeed.
That's valid. Let me rephrase that. Being less than what you imagine yourself to be.
Elaborate.
If anybody, it's like the man that ran the 4-minute mile. Like the moment that one person crossed that barrier, like week after week after week, like it just became the standard all of a sudden. So when you see, the heights that others can reach, obviously you don't, reach too far for that success. You still got to get it in your own way, but you know that it's capable.
Yeah. So then, what are some of those landmark moments in your journey that have really just like been monumental for your success?
Honestly, I'm gonna say here about. So I got an opportunity to perform at South by Southwest, but the way that I got that opportunity, it was over 40 artists in the building. Like it was like you paid $25, and it's like a contest. The judges pick who they thought was like the top artist, and they got a whole package of things just kind of help enhance your career. And that was from like 9 p.m. to like 4 a.m. Like 2 tracks per artist. Everybody just kept going. And like at the end of it, they called my name like as the top artist, and it's like I'm in a brand new city, like, and I literally just came through it, like, and just took number 1. So it's like, what else do you need to see from God to validate your talent?
I like that. That's dope. So then, do you got any advice for any newcomers in the field?
I would say to shut out the noise. Like, really, really, stay locked in on your vision. Get some people around you that you trust. Just not to validate you, but that you can kind of lean back on. Like it starts to get really noisy the more success you have. So just really paying attention to why you started, and letting that be the reason that you kind of keep going. So find your why and stick to it.
Yeah. So is there a big dream vision that you plan on going towards in the future?
Honestly, I want to kind of transition to YouTube a little bit. Like, I feel like I do a lot of different things like in life, and I've had a decent amount of success on some foundational levels. So music is just, one area of life. Like you have to live to create music. Like if you don't, have a story to tell, then you got writer's block.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. So then where can everyone at home get in touch with you? They can listen to you, text you, message
which
you.
camera do I need to look at and point? You can find me on IG. I'm pretty prominent on there at DIARRMUSE, Diorr Muse. I like to believe myself to be a muse of the arts. Follow me on YouTube too, or subscribe to me on YouTube. So just youtube.com/@DRMuse. And yeah, lots of great things coming. Oh, Taylor Port is dropping April 5th. So go ahead and tap in, get that. And we got a few tracks loading. I think I'm gonna just shoot some singles out for a little bit.
Yeah, that's fire. I'm glad you were able to cut it up and drop some of them balls for us. But Cultivators, it's been great cutting up with Diorr. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.